Welcome to the Heidi Thorne Show. I'm your host, Heidi Thorne, and in this podcast, I share my real-world self-publishing and small business experience with you. Before we get started, I just want to remind you to like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe. Now let's get on with today's show. You don't need to write a book. There, I said it. Whatever your reason for wanting to write and self-publish a book, you better have a reason. If just having a physical manifestation of your writing in your hands is your only goal, there's truly nothing wrong with that. Do it and check that off your bucket list. But I've observed authors who get all hyped up about launching their book and then seem let down and frustrated not too long after the launch. It wasn't the high they hoped for. Maybe they didn't recognize or didn't want to admit that they had goals beyond the book. Maybe they thought magical things would happen once the book was out into the world. At the bottom of this issue is that they didn't clarify what they really wanted from doing a book, or even if a book was the right vehicle for what they wanted to do. Let's discuss what a book won't do for you. It won't make you famous. We can point to many celebrity authors who are famous because of the books they wrote, but they are in an elite club that most authors will never be able to join for a variety of factors, including intense and increasing competition, marketing skill, the nature of your target market, or just plain luck. Consider too that lots of famous people have written books, but many of them weren't famous because they wrote books. They were famous for the work they did or the lives they led. Let's take, for example, Mother Teresa or Martin Luther King. Yes, they wrote books, but it wasn't their books that gave them notoriety. It was the amazing work they did that made them famous. It won't make you money or lots of money. I've harped on this over and over again, but self-publishing is a hard road to wealth. You'll probably make money with your book if make money means that you'll make a few book sales. But if you define make money as make enough net profit to cover my lifestyle cost so that I can quit my day job, then you have a huge and difficult road ahead of you with absolutely no assurance of any level of success. You'll have costs to self-publish, even if the self-publishing platform you use is free. You'll have costs for editing and formatting, layout, advertising for your books, as well as business expenses such as website hosting and internet service. These will often be upfront cost, possibly for years until royalties and profits from your book can cover them. For entrepreneurs come authors who are self-publishing books to promote their businesses, a book represents a marketing expense which must be covered by revenues. Years ago, the business card book was a marketing tactic that could work to bring attention and sales to your business. Now that there are few barriers to self-publishing, anyone can do it. So many people do it that it's lost its impact. It no longer makes you stand out from the crowd. Entrepreneur authors may say they aren't interested in self-publishing to make money off the book, but that's not exactly true. Many of them secretly want the book to become another profit center for their business. Just be honest about your motivations and expectations. Is a book really the way to reach the audience you want to reach? Books are just one, but challenging avenue to reaching the people who would care about your message or story. Would you be better off creating YouTube videos of talking about things you care about? I've seen a number of really talented people who are crushing it on YouTube, but then they worry that they should have a book as a next level offering for their fans, as well as an additional earning opportunity. Maybe offering your content on social media is an easy way to the hearts and minds of those you want to reach. How about creating online courses? Would you contribute more to the world by volunteering your time and talent to some cause or community effort that you care about? Are you really just looking for a different day job than the one you have now? Or are you looking for a side hustle to scratch some creative itch? I have discussed creativity in a book that says Understanding Your Creativity. It's discovering the internal and external factors that affect your creative life. And I think we really have to get clear about what we want to do with our creativity. Remember that people have to buy your books in order to consume your content. I estimate that only about 1% of your author platform or fan base will actually purchase your book. That means you have to invest heavily in attracting and engaging those fans before they'll even consider buying from you. Or you'll have to spend on advertising your book on Amazon. And that can be a significant investment that has no assurance of success either. For me, writing really isn't a process I really care about. I know that sounds very strange, but I don't really care about writing. And I only write a book when I feel that I can add value to the people that I care about. And with that in mind, I may never do any more books. I might do video. I might do more courses. I might do other things. I'm not just locked into, I have to create a book in order to fulfill my goals, whether that's providing value to the world or scratching my creative itch. So I want you to think a little more deeply about why you want to write a book and what you hope to get out of it. I hope you found that helpful, and if you did, please rate, review, and subscribe to The Heidi Thorne Show on whatever podcast platform you like to use. I'm on all the major ones, including Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you like the YouTube video better, you just have to subscribe to my Heidi Thorne YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell so you get an alert when a new video is up. I would appreciate it if you would share the audio or video of this episode with your friends on social media. And my self-published books, audio, ebook, and print, are available on Amazon, Audible, and Apple Books. All you have to do is search for my name on one of those sites and a list of all of the available titles will come up. If you'd like to connect with me, my website is HeidiThorne.com, and I am most active on the social channels of Instagram and TikTok at Heidi Thorne. Thank you so much for listening and for your support. I'll look forward to talking with you again in the next episode, and in the meantime, have a great day.